Hey there, everybody. Today I want to talk to you about the Halloween franchise, ranking the Halloween franchise, but not in a way that a lot of people rank the Halloween franchise. So a lot of people rank the Halloween franchise from how many movies we got? 13, I guess. No, I'm judging it by the arcs of Halloween. So you've got the brother sister arc, you've got the reboot arc, you've got the Torn arc, and you've got the Rob Zombies arc. Now, I don't like the. First of all, I like the brother sister arc. It's the best one in my opinion. It's the one that John Carpenter was most involved with. The second one, although he didn't like it has his fingerprints on, and it's like the movie Poltergeist, where Toby Hooper was the director, but Steven Spielberg was a producer. I think Halloween 2 has the same kind of deal going on, and it's just Carpenter. I like Carpenter. He's one of my favorite directors. He needs complete creative control, and he didn't have that in the second one. And he needs a budget, and that's it. Now, the H2O is also one of the brother sisters. I completely disregard Resurrection. Okay, so H2O, the ending of H2O, I think is one of the best endings of all the Halloween movies we get. We get Laurie facing her demons, trying to kill Michael Myers. Eventually, at the end, it's a much better fight than a 2018 movie fight we got between them. She, at the end, he's pinned against a tree. They want to reach out to each other, but she says, fuck it, no, chops his head off. You can't come back from that. Now, let's begin, in the reboot series, they're always pitting him against Laurie. You can easily make them still brother and sister. They're always pitting them against each other. In the second movie, she's also in the hospital. And I'm not gonna even start about Evil Dies Tonight, because, they're thinking at some point a guy that looks like Danny DeVito is Michael Myers, and poor guy, the poor schmuck, jumps from a window and kills himself because he's afraid. That, fuck, man, such a stupid move. Michael Myers, okay, it's a cool scene where he kills all the firemen. I'm not saying they're not cool scenes in these movies, but that's the Michael Myers everybody wanted, the emotionless killing machine. Well, there you go. And then Halloween ends. You've got a decrepit Michael Myers who gets body slammed by the town geek. The town geek gets kicked his ass by a guy who looks like from the Glee Club. And at the end, he's defeated by Laurie and her granddaughter, and they crowd surf him to town, and eventually they crowd surf him into a giant fucking blender, and then he dies. What a way to die. What a stupid way to die. Nah. Then you have the Curse of Thorn version, where he basically fucks his own niece. Imagine that. He takes off his overalls, keeps on the mask, and fucks his niece at 15 years old. Jesus fucking Christ, how fucked up is that? To make a new demon shape baby. No, that's just so stupid. How they come up with that is just crazy. Then the Rob Zombie version, you have him following the second one, he following a white horse with a white lady, his mom dressed in a white dress, and that's his motivation of walking, keep walking, keep walking. And you can see his face, and he has his big beard, looks like a hobo. And the thing is that there are all these things. There are a few scenes. There's this cool scene in the beginning where he, in the hospital scene, where we're standing in the rain and he's tilting his head like that, and the hair of the mask is wet and it's hanging all the way down. It looks creepy, but I was rooting for Annie. I wanted Laurie to die. She was such a bitch in this movie. The thing that they destroyed the most in this movie was making Loomis such an asshole, such a douchebag, that it just, for me, Halloween was always Loomis and Myers. That was just heresy, my friend. Heresy, my friends. It's just not done. And a guilty pleasure of mine is the fourth one, where he sees Jamie and Loomis's acting is so phenomenal. He goes, now, now. He's going crazy and want to shoot her again. Meeker, Sheriff Meeker, who's played by Bo Derek, is a much better sheriff than Charles Cypher's Chief Brackett. He wants to do something about it, even when his daughter was killed. It's just one of the ballsiest endings you get, and the fifth one they fuck it up. So there you go. It's not that all these other Halloween movies don't have something going for them. They do have good scenes, but they just overall they don't do it for me. They don't. They just don't. And the brother sister one does, because it has the atmosphere, it has the tension. Look at Halloween 2, Hosta Clinic. It's a creepy place. It's not as good as the first one, I agree, but it's nicely in sync with the first one. Okay, you got Laurie stupid, you know. What should I call it? Wig that she has to wear, but it doesn't bother me at all. And the way Myers is walking like a Frankenstein robot, but that doesn't bother me at all too. It's Carpenter fingerprints all over it. It's Carpenter can say as much as he wants. I think he's just a little bit angry that I mean he never wanted a sequel, and if a sequel was made, because the reboots, okay, he made 2018 soundtrack, which is a great soundtrack, and I think he was an executive producer or something like that, or an advisor. But if he wanted, he didn't want sequels. But now when he gets money, because it's all from the bling bling for this guy now. It's not for the movies anymore. It's for the bling bling. So now he's doing these reboots, saying, yeah, that should be Michael Myers. No, that's not fucking Michael Myers. Really? No, come on. Making a hollowed head with, like, a pumpkin for one of the deputies, and with a candle in it. No, it's stupid. Stupid, 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 stupid. Even if it's gory, it's stupid gory. No. It's a shame, because Halloween is my favorite horror movie, my favorite slasher movie. It's in my top 5. That second one is in my top 3. It's my third favorite one. And I know H2O has that Scream vibe and that Dawson's Creek vibe, but it's mostly that third act that makes that movie great. Yeah. And they're making a new movie, and that's where Resurrection. There is a small tidbit that I liked, the idea of making it, the Big Brother movie, so found footage kind of stuff. I hope that they make a found footage Halloween movie that takes place between the second one from 1981 and H2O 20 years later. What he's been doing 20 years. So let's call it the Haddonfield case. An investigation crew goes in. You're learning all about things about Michael Myers, and but you with the found footage camera, you can really play with it. You can see him in a corner, even when people is not, someone is not saying who the hell is that. You can count how many times you see him, and you as the audience, you can really play with that, and you can end with the typical found footage ending that he this time he wins, he kills everybody brutally. I mean, that would be a good movie. That would be something different that I want to see, but it's probably not gonna be the case. But so, like I said, the brother sister arc is my favorite one. I know, shoot me, but all the other ones have some good scenes in them, have some good things in them, but they don't do it for me. That's just the way it is. And the fourth one is a guilty pleasure. So sorry to disappoint if you don't think it's my opinion, just my opinion. It's not your. If you like the reboot, fine. I'm not gonna lambast you for it. It's just my opinion, and you have yours. If you have another arc that you like, please put it in the comments. Feel free to do that, because I'm curious what people actually which because Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 is a cult favorite nowadays, but I can't. The Donald Pleasance, I mean, the Loomis fucking up Loomis thing is just too big of a deal for me. That yeah, it's too big of a deal for me to ignore. So there you go. That's my take on it. Now, if you have a take on it, leave it in the comment section. Like the video and see you later.